Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Laravel Library Management System project tutorial for beginner. So in this tutorial, what we'll do is that whenever a user click on this view item details button, it will take the user to another page where the user will be able to see the specific book details. I mean the description, the category, the book image, everything about the book. So this view is coming from the book.blade.php. So let's go to our code and here you can see book.blade.php and here you can see view item details. So instead of item, let's over here view book details, and in this href we're going to give a URL. So we'll give to second bracket, then we'll say here URL to first bracket to single quotation. Let's say the URL name will be book underscore details. And since we want to see the specific book details, so we need to get the specific book ID. So in order to do that, here you can see using $data, we are getting all the book title, book author name, book images, everything. So here using $data, we can also get the ID as well. So we say over here, comma, $data, this arrow sign ID. So after this, we'll go to our web.php and create a route for this. So let's go to our web.php and let me just copy this route, Control C, and I'll paste it over here. The route will be get and our route name will be book underscore details. So let me just copy it and I will paste it over here. And we also need to get the ID since we are sending ID from here. After that, we'll use the admin controller. Okay, not admin controller. We'll use the home controller, and here you can see edit underscore book. Instead of edit underscore book, we are going to say over here book underscore details. So right now, let's go to our app HTTP controller and home controller. So over here, we are going to write public function. It will be book underscore details. We'll give to first bracket. They will say over here $ID. So we'll catch the ID that we are sending from here. So here in this to second bracket, we'll just return a simple view. So we say here return view, and the view will be in the home folder and the view name will be book underscore details. So let's save it. So right now let's go to our home folder. Here against the home folder, I'll just right click on it, then click new file. Our view name will be book underscore details dot blade.php. So Control S and save. So let's just say over here normal HTML. So in the body, we're going to say here book underscore details. So let's save it. So right now what will happen is that whenever someone click on this view book details button, it will call this URL with the ID. And this URL will call the home controller book details function, and our home controller book details function will return us to this view home.bookdetails, which is this one. So right now if we save it, then if we now refresh here, and if we now click on this button view book details, there you can see, let me just zoom in, here you can see book underscore details. So right now what we'll do is that we'll show the book details from the database table. So in order to do that, what we need to do is, let me just go to the home controller, and here we'll declare a variable. Let's say $data equal to, we are going to mention the book model name. So we'll say over here book double clone find to first bracket, then $ID. So what we do is that we will get the specific column details for a specific ID and store it in this $data variable. And we already mentioned the book model name at the top of our controller, and we need to send this $data to this view. So we'll just give a comma over here, then we'll say over here compact to first bracket to single quotation data. Let's set this. So right now let's go to our home.book details. So here you can see book underscore details. So over here we are sending a single data, so there is no need to mention the for each loop. We can just say over here to second bracket, then we can say here $data, this arrow sign, this $data will come from here. And let's say we want to show the title. And in the database table, the title is written over here like this title. Here you can see author underscore name, price, description. So let's say over here title And let's also show the description as well. Let's say here $data, this arrow sign, description, and let me also show the image. So let's say over here img tag, and inside the source, let's say we want to show the book image. So in order to do that, let me just go to the public folder. So in the book folder, we store the book image. So first of all, we'll give a slash over here, then we'll say over here book. Make sure to give a slash before the book. After that, we'll give another slash, then we'll give to second bracket, then we'll say over here $data, this arrow sign, and let me just go back. The image is stored like this, book underscore image. So we'll say over here book underscore img. So right now, if we save it, then if we now refresh our browser, there you can see we are able to see the book image, book title, and a small description. So let me just check for different images. Let's check it for this one, view book details, and there you can see. So right now, obviously, we need to have the design over here in this page as well. So let's go back to our code, and what we'll do is that let me just remove everything from here. And right now we'll go to our home, then index.blade.php, and I'm going to copy everything from here, Control A, Control C, then we'll paste it over here in book underscore details.blade.php. So from here, we'll keep the home.css, home.header, and I'm going to remove this main banner category and home.book from here. So right now, we'll just save this, and let me just refresh over here. And we have the header and the footer section, but the CSS is not working. So the reason is here inside the head section, and before the include home.css, we're going to mention over here base, then here we'll give a slash, then we'll say over here public. So it will indicate that we have the CSS in the public folder. So right now, let me refresh again, and there you can see of the header and footer is together, but we'll fix it also. So let's go back to our code, and this time we'll go to our whole folder, then book.blade.php, and from here I'm going to copy everything, Control A, Control C, and I will paste it over here inside home.header and home.footer over here. Okay, so I'll just paste it over here. And so right now over here you can see at the data for each $data is $data. So I'll remove this. Let me go down, and I will also remove at the data in for each from here. And here you can see in the book.blade.php, in order to show the book details, we are using $data. Here you can see $data title, author name, $data quantity. So from the home controller book underscore details function, we are also using $data in order to send the book details. So we do not need to remove those $data from here. Those will work since we are sending $data from here. So let me just save it, and let's go back to our browser. And if we now refresh, there you can see we have the footer header section properly, and we have the specific book data over here. So right now, let's just test the design. Let's go back, and here you can see call LG6 currently market item all MSC. So I'll just remove this class, then save, then refresh here, and this is how it looks right now. Let me just go back, and here you can see div class call LG12 row grid. Let me just remove the row grid from here. Let's see how it looks. Refresh, and there you can see it now looks better. So right now here we're going to show the description and then also the category. So let's go back, and here after here we do not require this book details button over here. So I'll just remove this, and here let me just copy this span, Control C, then Control V. So over here instead of currently available, we're going to say description. Let's just over here description, and here we're going to show the book description. So we say over here $description. And after description, we'll also show the, before description, let's show the book category. So let's say over here, category, and over here, we'll just say $data category. Okay, let me just save it. Okay, we are actually have this category underscore ID as a foreign key. So in order to show the foreign key, we need to write over here the category table name. Here you can see this is our category table, and in the category table we write the category title like this, cat underscore title. So we are going to give this arrow sign, and then we say over here cat underscore title. So let's save it, then let's just refresh here. So here you can see it is showing us like this, category adventure, description a great journey. Okay, let's just test the design. So here stop class breed, we'll just write it like this, and stop strong. For category, we'll just keep it like this. We'll not use any PR tag over here. We'll write it like this. And for description, we'll do the same thing. We'll not use any BR or strong tag over here. Let me remove those. And stop span, let's just use the P tag over here. Let's just say over here P, save, then let me just refresh. And there you go, I am satisfied with this. And before description, let's just give this clone, save, then refresh, and there you go. So this is the book title, this is the author name, author image, currently available 10. So category adventure, and we'll have a description over here. So right now, if we pick different book over here, for example this one, here you can see it will show us like this for each book. So this is all for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we have a button over here like grow the books or apply for the book, and if the user click on this apply for the book, a request will be set to the handpick. So this is all for this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and if you have any question or any problem, just let me know in the comment section, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.